Welcome back, everybody, to episode 10. It's been already 10 episodes. There's been an amazing response to this series, and everything is going really, really good. I really appreciate any of the comments and everything that's been said, all the likes and all the views. Everything's been really awesome for you guys. So just keep up the good work and keep talking to me and communicate with me the best you can. We'll keep pushing right along with this series. So in our last episode, we accomplished a bunch of stuff. We finished our entire iron module, which is this big, massive glass area you're seeing up there. It basically took this node and this node over here and took all that together, smelting everything and creating an entire another structure of iron rods, plates, and screws. And we finished all that in the last episode. If you haven't seen it, please go down and check all of it out because we have a lot of really amazing work done in that. I'm standing over here today because, well, after you come on this lookout tower now, you really cannot see a whole lot of our factory outside of just the top. There's a lot of goodies and stuff you can see, but for the most part, that's where all the action is going. So I want to start off the video just looking for somewhere else and kind of seeing everything that's going on. Today we're going to be getting into some more milestones. We got a ton of work to do, and my general focus is going to be on finishing more of the backside of the factory and try to get a roof on everything and get all of it ironed away with no pun intended there, but get all of it figured out with all of our walls and everything that we need to do so we can get our final touches on our factory finished, and everything's gonna be really great, and I hope we're gonna have an awesome time. Let's get into it. So I've taken the time to collect all my stuff again and climb to the very top of our factory, and I placed another lookout tower so we can kind of get a better idea of basically what I'll be covering today. All this in the front is really starting to come together, all the walls on the outside of it, but this back here is a major problem. I do want to get this fully roofed off and closed off so I can kind of get more into the accessories and doing little stuff here and there, and I'll kind of cover that. I'm starting to put up signs and different areas and just kind of block off a lot of the stuff that shouldn't be seen and reorganize anything that isn't up to my standard, basically, and what I don't think looks good. If you guys see anything in my video today that you think needs to be moved around or can be rearranged, please let me know, and I'm going to do my best to make everything as organized as nice looking as possible. But there is just a lot going on here. This completely needs blocked off up here. This is just all in the open. This side's all in the open. This is ready to have its roof, but a whole power room right here needs rearranged and explain what it is with signs. I need to put this whole wall on. I need to figure out this hub down here. It's basically completely full of stuff that I'm going to need to move from there up out of there, because I want to glass this wall off and kind of make this a storage room just for a couple little things that I want to be collecting, just so I can have personal resources when it comes to making stuff and different projects like that. So there is a lot of stuff to move around and a lot of walls to be made. So I'm going to be getting into that, and I'll be showing you guys little bits here and there, kind of what I've been doing. A lot of it's going to be a little bit boring, so I'll skip over a bunch of it, especially all the wall zooping that needs to be done. But I'm going to get into it, and I'll show you guys as I go. Just one real quick thing before I go away. I am putting up signs like I was talked about. So I have doors that you can actually, if it ever closes, on this door. There it goes. So now this door closes, and we have it labeled as a power room, and if you go in here, you can obviously see, oh, you know, you got your power lines and it's connecting the different rooms. But these need signs as well, and they need explained. So there's a lot of stuff to do, but I just wanted to show you guys that. I'm doing the same thing over here. This needs just a maintenance hatch because this is just a little transport line back here. So there'll be a lot of labeling and just kind of making stuff look a little bit better and cleaner. So I'm going to kind of get working on everything, and I'll let you guys know when I make some progress. So I started working on building this roof and everything, and I noticed that I had some tickets from the Awesome Shop. So I went ahead and bought some lighting, just curious to see how it all worked out. And this is way too bright for this. It looks like a spotlight. It's shining like 3 levels down. I don't know if I can even use this with how bright it is, but I'll see what I come up with. So I took the time and I put these lights in here, but I had to space them out a lot. Just you can see the outline on the floor and how much area they're actually lighting up. I am going to wait for it to become nighttime where I can kind of see exactly what it looks like with everything. This resource sink is too big for this room, and it does need to move, but I'm going to leave it alone for right now just so these modular frames can keep getting put down the drain. I'm getting just like a little bit from it right now, but once I get the programmable splitters, everything would be a little bit more different, and I can kind of get really into dumping things that I don't need. For right now, though, this is like the highest producing thing that I have, so I'm just going to leave this like this for now, and once I move it, I will put the actual last piece of lighting in. I do need to kind of work on this room a little bit, because this is a spider web. I have stuff just all over the place, completely out of organized. This is a mess. I know I got this blocked away in another room, so I don't have to look at it, but when I do have to come in here, I want it to be a little bit more nicely taken care of than what this is as of right now. So um, that will need to be moved. I don't think I showed up this nice staircase that I made, but if I haven't, there's this. I will get an extra railing piece once I unlock it in the resource sink right here for everything, and it'll just make this look a lot nicer. I'm going to move on now to try to figure out this and moving all this stuff out of the hub, and I will get back to everybody in just a minute. Through the power of zooping, this is all finished. We got this glass wall here. I do plan to build stuff down there eventually so we can kind of see everything. I might even put the space elevator down there. I do still need to replace it after I picked it up earlier in the other video, so I might put it down there for right now just so we have something to look like out of this awesome window. The only problem now, though, is this. I want to rework it. It's too big, and I feel like it takes up way too much of this room, and it really isn't that problem or big of a deal. I just want to use it with the catwalks, but the catwalks aren't going to allow me to handle this power room. So I'm pretty much going to be forced in a situation. I'm going to have to rework this whole power room, and I'm not sure how exactly I'm going to do that. So I'm going to take some time, try to figure out how to go about all that, and I will get back to you once I come up with a plan on how we're going to handle it. All right, after getting rid of everything, this is pretty much just all we're left with. We have this entrance right here. These two are on the same level, so I think I'm going to plan on just running catwalks along this wall here. This will have to have a staircase ramped up to it, so I think if I start right here, I think I should be able to run it off of this and it won't be in the way. I'm going to have to double check on that. If not, I can kind of start back here and go up. And then this is going to need a one staircase. And I just have to figure out how I want to actually get the stairs up there to that second level. I still have this, and I kind of want to put a power room right here. But if I do that, then it's going to be just above the catwalk. So I'm going to have to see how I want to handle that. I'm going to start placing some stuff down and see how it works out. And I'm going to take the walls right here, and I'm going to turn this little 2x2 into a power room, just like this. I'll have to just store some more stuff, but basically the plan is, if I can get this to work here as this, we get to keep this wall, which is really, really important because that has all of our amazing comments on it, and this right here will cover all that. So if I could figure out how to lay the catwalk just on top of this and have everything be nice and organized up there, this should all work. I'm going to try a couple stair designs and I'll see what I come up with, and I'm going to show you guys in just a minute. Alright, so I kind of laid everything out how I wanted it. The stairs are a bit wonky, I will admit that. I was trying to put this closer, but it's going to kind of run through here, so I don't know if I want to move those so they can start and end on the same one. This looks a little bit weird, but I think it's fine. And then I only have one over here. I think I could do two, but if I do two, I think this is going to look weird, because then there's not really like a good way to do it. I think this is going to be our best way. It does need some pillars, but I have to unlock those in the resource sink. So for right now, that's one way to go with. If you guys have any suggestions, just comment down below and let me know. I'm going to spend the next little bit here trying to fit all this into the power room and get everything up. I did get rid of this little window here. I know it was pretty cool, but I just think that it's going to work out a little bit better with that gone, and I can kind of fit everything how I want to. I may move this and try to do like a triangle design here. I'm not sure exactly what I want to stick with, but right now this is what I'm going with, and I can change it as needed for the near future. I'm going to spend some time making this power room, and I will get right back to you. Alright, so I took the time, and I was able to figure out this whole power situation I got going on. Basically, this is our main controller that will transport from outside into the facility. It's then pushing it across over to connect to that, which is connected to all the other ones. This is the pole that was in that one room already. I moved it in here, and now we have our smelters and our miners and our other smelters on floor 1. So this is all laid out. this room is pretty much all finished. There are might be some small changes, little tweaks here and there. I don't particularly like how this is just like an entire wall that's kind of tucked behind here. I think this looks a little bit wonky. It looks good with the different layers and stuff that's going on, but just for an actual aspect of it, I think it looks kind of weird. So I might change that a little bit. May change the stairs, I'm not sure. But with all that being said, I can move on to the next step, which is getting a little bit of a storage system set up here. I don't know if I want to really press them against the windows, because that might take up some of the aspect of just being able to look outside. I might even continue a little catwalk that runs across here right to the middle of it, so you can get a better view outside, because this has that blue tint like I was talking about in the last episode where it's kind of hard to see out of it. So I'm not sure on really what I want to do, but I'm going to start laying down some stuff and see what comes to fruition, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, so I went ahead and added a little bit of storage crates in here, or containers I guess if you want to call them. That way I can just kind of drop some stuff and put whatever I need in here and just keep it organized. I do, in our next factory, want to run something where it's kind of more automated, where everything will just fill up and I can just take it out as I needed. But for right now, this is just plenty enough for me. I did go ahead and I added a catwalk that runs across this whole thing. It's at the level of this up here, so I decided just to connect it. I put our MAM up here because I don't have an official place for our MAM yet, and then I moved our our commenter wall up here. So if you guys haven't seen this basic steel video, I believe it's episode 7, I think. In that video, I kind of set up these signs. If you guys comment something nice down below, whatever it is, if you just say that you like the video or whatever it is, or this person literally just said nice. That was his whole comment. It was just nice, and that was just enough for me to put this on my wall and kind of memorize, or memorialize, I guess is the better word to use, just the nice comments that I get from everybody. So if you guys want to be featured in one of the videos, please just comment down below. And look, there's a sign right here for you. I will put your name and whatever you put on that comment in here. So enough being said, I'm going to move on to the next part. I was going to work on the roof up here and do all this stuff, but I think I want to move on to getting our hub place, which can go on this roof, and then I'm going to try to get our space elevator down there and kind of add a little bit of a column. If I go outside, like down here, also now that I figured out you can put rails on like everything, it's going to be a rail city. I'm going to be railing the crap out of this base. I'm going to organize or fix that a little bit, but I got basic rails everywhere because it just adds an extra little bit of detail that I really like. I need to run a little bit of a yellow 1 meter strip across there, but the real problem I'm having right now is this looks wrong, because this is just it's just floating. It looks really cool, I'll give you guys that, but it's just floating in midair, and it's a little bit concerning when I'm walking up from my facility from the coal plant. So I'm going to pick up the parts from the space elevator. I'm gonna go all the way down there. I'm gonna just swim through the water. I'm probably gonna grab that while I'm down there. So I want to build the combat saber sword thing, and just kind of use that to kill the stuff around there. Make sure I get that hard drive so I get another recipe that'll probably change everything in our factory and all the work that we've done. So there's a lot of good stuff coming. Just give me a couple of minutes here, and I'm gonna get everything worked out, and I'll be on my way down there. Alright guys, nice and simple. Our hub is just going to be sitting basically right above where it was before. So all I'm doing is just put it on the roof of what it was down there originally. I wasn't going to leave it in the building because I need to be able to send this off, and I know that would just phase through and it wouldn't be a problem, but I care about trying not to phase stuff. I know that this base is basically just like one gigantic OSHA clipping hazard, but I just... You know what? Just ignore that, okay? We're not gonna not put planes through walls. I can handle smashing everything into a little thing, but I can't deal with putting planes to the roof. So you guys just got to deal with it. This hub will be up here for now. This is what I was talking about, this Xeno Basher. So I'm gonna grab this stuff to unlock this real quick, and I'm gonna make that, and then I will grab the space elevator parts and make my way down there. So give me a few minutes, and I will be right back. Okay, now that I've murdered everything that I've came across, I grabbed the hard drive, I killed that stuff over there, I got a power slug. I got a purple power slug here, barely, I almost died. But I placed my space elevator, it is now out of the way of our entire factory, and look at that. Look how beautiful that looks. I bet it looks a lot better up close. I still need to place the support beam so it doesn't look like it's just floating as bad, but that just looks awesome, and everything's coming along great. Our coal plant's over there. I'm gonna place our I did not mean to jump in the water there, but I'm gonna okay. Well, now that I'm stuck, okay, don't go for a swim. I'm gonna place the support beam, and then I'll do my little outro speech about everything and kind of close out the video for the night. Just give me one more second, and I will be back for the last time, I promise. Once I actually get my double ramps and stuff, I can kind of look like I make an arch out. But for right now, that's about all I can really do. So that's at least somewhat better in my mind than where it was. So I can live with that. I'm going to head up top, throw that hard drive in the MAM, and then I will close out this video once I figure out what that recipe is. Alright, just a couple more seconds and let's see what recipes we're given. Ooh, okay, so the charcoal is basically pointless. We're not taking that, obviously. This bolted iron plate is really good. This is also really good. It allows you to double your iron production, but I'm a bit off a refinery, or refineries, I guess. Refinery? I'm not sure the word. Whatever it is, you know what I'm talking about. That is the next tier of stuff. I haven't even began our project parts yet. So this bolted iron plate is probably the best option that we have. It allows you to basically use the same stuff and just pretty much triple your bolt iron production. So I am going to take that, and now we're going to have to rework our entire factory. With all that being said, guys, that's going to be the end of the video today. I hope you like everything we did. We have an awesome new main facility, kind of our hub for everything. We have our hub moved out of the way. We put in the lights. We have the MAM. We have our subscriber wall. Please, if you guys like, or if you guys like the series so far and kind of enjoying watching it, make sure you like down below. Comment as well. Tell me how you guys are feeling about it, and you guys can make your way onto our walls. You will replace shenanigans. If you do comment, though, if you are wanting to be included, please tell me what symbol you want, because we have all types of stuff. We have crystals, we have wood, wire, we even have little symbols. You want to be a U-turn? We got it. You want a funky background? You want that? You want a rebar gun? We got it all. Just tell me what you guys want, and we will put you guys in the video. All that being said, thank you guys for tuning in for one more video. We're going to continue our regular uploading schedule, and make sure you guys follow the series. All right, have a good night.